Assalamualaikum and hi. So I am Farahin, the project manager from Digi Semeraldo. So in this context, I will be explaining about the issue that we already choose. So the issue that we choose as our main in this SOC project is about the stereotype, and it is specific to women, but we also include the stereotyping with other genders. So to start with, this issue is already highlighted by the United Nations because they claim that women's right is considered as human rights according to the Universal Declarations of Human Rights, which are supported by the Global Fund for Women, that they say that the women's right is the fundamental of human rights, and then they came out with the slogan which is women's rights equal to human rights. So basically we are talking about the human rights, which is the women's rights. So to move on, why we choose this as our issue and how did we acknowledge this issue is based on two things, which the first one is the macro sociology and the second one is the micro sociology. Macro sociology or macro sociology is the global globally issue. For this context, I want you to be with me to see the things that happens in our society globally. The first thing is when the world is portraying the beauty of the standards, because they are setting the beauty of standard on a woman, and as a woman you should follow that. So if you are not, then you will be judged and be stereotyping. That is the one that we want to break. To support this, we can see the issue where happens during the selections of Miss Universe. When the selections happen, then they came out with the candidates with from different countries that absolutely we have different features and face and also skin tone. So we can see on how people perceive these candidates. Some of them are talking bad about how dark the skins, how skinny is the model. So I think this is the stereotyping towards women that happen globally. So the second issue we can see is from the uh, hijabis, which is when a woman wear hijab or wearing niqab, they are portrayed as terrorists, but actually they are not. This case happens in so many countries such as South Korean and also in France. There is a case, a news in South Korean where an Uzbek woman which is wearing niqab and also um, hijab were not allowed to enter the supermarket because of her hijab that was portrayed as a terrorist. So that is an issue that happened globally relating to our context. So when it comes to micro sociology, which is the local, we can see on how Malaysia set the standard of beauty by a woman should have a fair skin, a skinny body, and have the very soft voice that um, uh, make them have an idea of that perempuan Melayu terakhir. So I think that is a stereotype that are happening in the local, and to see the nearest context is in the college itself. When I notice when some of my friends they are wearing makeup or they would dress up a little bit different from other persons, other women, and the others start to portray them as being attention seeker, and that is a stereotype happen. So um, the other issues is when we as a DEC students, we basically a really outspoken person. So when we try to voice out and we being loud, the other people we perceive us as too loud, and that actually gave impact to us the DEC, the DECs, especially the women's. So that is the issue, and that's why we came up with the slogan, which is stop stereotyping and start understanding. We think that this issue is very crucial and it can affect someone's mental health and also someone's someone's self when people keep stereotyping on them. So actually women should not be stereotyped because every woman's are different and every woman has its own beauties and also its own abilities. So that's all for the context. Thank you.